Hello. Hey, it's Christy Darty. I am coming to you live. If you're watching now, you're watching the replay, so say hi and tell me where you're from. I will be right back. Hello, hello. Sorry, I had to go grab my computer. I forget. I have like two devices attached, and so I forget. I've got to go get my I had to go get my laptop. So, am I live? Am I in my Create with Christy Facebook group? It looks like I am. Okay. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? I'm looking at the comments now. I couldn't see any comments before, so that's good. That is good. I'm excited, y'all. Hi, Kim. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Sheila. And hi, Sherry. That's all the comments it'll let me see right now. But anyway, I see there's more comments. So hey everybody, I'm Christy Darty. I teach hand lettering, and I have a membership group called Be the Light Lettering Tribe, where we focus on being the light to others, and we like to hand letter scripture and really support each other, pray for each other. It's just a really, really cool group, and we get to hand letter at the same time and make fun different projects each month. So today I'm coming on to share with you some fun little doodling ideas that you can use. Hi Susan, hi Jan, hi Annette, that you can use for embellishing your Christmas envelope or Christmas card. Okay, and so let me just get right to it. It'll let me, it didn't want me to do this the other day too. Okay, let me try again. I want y'all to see the projects we're working on. What a mess. I had it looking really good. Sorry, I got my laptop and it just messed everything up. Okay, so are y'all making your own Christmas cards? Anybody doing that? Hi, Chelsea. Good to see you on here, friend. Anybody making your own Christmas cards? Well, I'm going to give you just some tips on, even if you're just addressing the envelopes, because you know it makes it more fun if you're going to add a little doodle to it. So what I'm going to start with is I'm using watercolor brush pens by Crafty Croc. They are, I love them. Love them. Can everybody hear me, by the way? Can everybody hear me? Can y'all say I can hear you? Because I heard the sound is not working all the time. So just say, we can hear you. So what I want to show you today is a little trick I love to show people. Hi, Mickey. And it is masking. Okay, do you know what I mean when I say masking? Like, for example, right here where I did not write inside here, I masked that off so I could decorate around it and not anything in here, so I could save this for the address. Anybody hear me? Hello? I'm assuming y'all would have said. Okay, good. Thanks, Tina. Yay! Okay, so this is another idea for masking, and this is, I'm going to show you tonight how to do this, so that's that. Now, I want to know, does that look complicated? Does this look fancy and complicated to anybody? Because it's so easy. You're going to be like, you cheat. Hi, Christina. Thank you, Sherry. Hi, Stacy. Yay. Hi, Kim. Okay, so here's what we got. We've got the watercolor brush pens. You can use watercolors. You can use markers. You can use anything. Tonight, I just thought, oh, I'm going to pull these out. Do you get like that where you like, I've used these markers a lot, or I've used this a lot. I really want to try something different. So I was like, oh, this is what I need to use. And then I've got just like a little black. This is a Faber-Castell Pet Artist pen. These are my favorite pens for tracing around lines. It's a fine liner, so it's real thin. Hold up, where's the camera? Let me be a beauty blogger real quick. See that? See that fine little tip? And it's really nice to outline things with. So I love that. It's also waterproof. So if I'd like to Bible journal and it won't bleed in your Bible, it won't go through. So I love that for that as well. Hi, Janie. Hi, Olivia. Now I have a Sharpie marker too. This is something that you wouldn't want to use in your Bible unless you, well, I just recommend not unless you just sewed the page, but I also will use this, but not with, not while I'm watercoloring, maybe after, but not while I am. Okay. I also have some washi tape. If you don't know what washi tape is, I'm about to change your world, y'all. Washi tape is a collectible item, I would say. I'm trying to find I don't know. Oh, here's just a little portion of my washi tape. So if you know what washi is, you probably are in love. It is just a tape that's pretty. That's all it is. It's a pretty tape. And it's usually removable or repositionable, and that's why I like to use it for this project, even though I'm not making something pretty with it. I'm just using them for the back of the mask. All right? Everybody following me so far? So I've got some blank cards, some blank envelopes. I've got some scrap paper. These cards, I was telling my Christmas course last night that I like to go to, or the other night, a couple nights ago, that I like to go to Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning has a good selection of cards that are already done. You might be a cardstock hoarder and you can just cut all yours if you want. But I have gotten to where I'm not going to make it if I have to cut the cardstock and I have to do all the things. So I just go ahead and have it prepared so I can do the fun, easy part. So that's that. You can get them pretty inexpensive. I don't remember what I paid for these, but pretty inexpensive. So here's the card I'm going to do, and here is the envelope that I've already done some fun, like kind of a classier look, I would say, because it's just that white ink, fine lines on there. And that is my white gel pen, Uniball, can't live without, have to have this. Sometimes it's finicky, people sometimes don't like it, but just trust me, y'all. If you do the tips I tell you, you shouldn't have a problem. Okay, there's that. Any more questions so far? Am I going too fast? Am I going too slow? I don't think I'm going too slow. All right, here's a couple cards. This is a card that I was playing with earlier just to give you just a little bit of maybe inspiration or something. I love using metallics. See that? Can you see that gold metallic? It's kind of hard to see, but look how I tore this piece up here and then I added some of that metallic gold there. All right, and it's just a pen. It's just, I got it at Walmart, y'all. Deco Color. It is so pretty. I love the way it writes. But anyway, that is what I used here. I wrote it with this, and then I just ran this across the edge, just like that on my torn edge, just to dress it up. And then underneath, I put some little dots. That's it. So that's kind of fun. My tribe members, everybody that's in my groups, they know this year I'm very much into roses. Roses, I'm from Tyler, Texas, and we're the rose capital of the nation. And so, I don't know, this year I thought I do holly leaves every year, and I'm going to do a lot of that with you tonight, but I just enjoy doing roses too. So that's how this got on here this year. But, you know, just making it reds and greens, that works. You know, that makes it just like put a little different twist on something. Hi, Tracy Pounds. Good to have you with me, my friend. Tracy and Elizabeth went live the last 2 nights, and at the comments at the very top, I've put both of their live links on there. You've got to go see what Tracy did with some hymnal paper or scrapbook paper to make these really cool 3-dimensional Christmas trees. They're folds, really cute. And then Elizabeth made the cutest Christmas ornaments with snowmen and a really cool technique. So you've got to make sure that after this, go check out their lives. Like I said, they're right up there at the top of the comments. Oh, and I want to show you another sample in the back. So this could be kind of like masking too, if you did maybe an oval piece, but I'm just going to show you rectangle because that's easy. And this also is taking that oval and then putting your address right in there. So this is kind of like the same idea. This would be a good envelope and card matchup. This is what I showed in my, this is what we made in my Christmas course the other night. I believe it was the course. I think it was the course. And so I showed them how to do holly leaves, and then I outlined this one. See how I did this one different than I did this over here? I'll show you some more tips on that. And then you could do holly leaves with washi tape, okay? And just use washi tape and cut it into the shapes and do that. So, all right, let's get started on our roses are your favorite too. Thank you, Nancy and Jolene. My grandma's name is Rosie, and she's the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life, and I'm not even saying that just to say it. She really is. If you saw her, you would agree. And so roses are special to me too. Hi, Angie. You're about to address your envelopes. Well, here, I'm going to show you just a little step it up. And here's the thing, y'all. You might think, well, I'm not going to do that. Well, you don't have to do that. Just to add a little bit to it, just do this. Add this to your page. And again, you can use any kind of markers, any kind of watercolors with a paintbrush. You can do anything. So I'm going to show you how simple this is. Okay, first of all, I want you to look at it. It looks scribbled, doesn't it? You know what I love? I love that the style is kind of a loose kindergarten look. Loosey-goosey. It's just flowy, and there's no rules, and it's just, I don't know. I want you to know that it's okay to be out of the lines. In fact, I want you to go out of the lines on purpose, okay? So I'm just going to take, my friend Elizabeth is so sweet. She said, I love to watch you make these. All right, your Christmas cards are red. Ooh, then you might enjoy doing something like this on it, where you can just do like white lines. That might be pretty. Hi, Cindy. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Hi, Barbara. Welcome. Welcome, y'all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a line where I want my holly leaf to go, okay? And I really like 3. I don't always do 3. I do 2 a lot, but I really like 3. They just look, 3 is a good design number. Okay, now I need to leave room around it, so I'm going to put 1 here, 1 there, and then 1 over here. So I've planned out where I want it, okay? So that's like if you were, you know, addressing an envelope, you would know, if this was your address, you would know, okay, I want to put these here so they don't run into anything, okay? Okay, so now you're going to go from the point, and you're just going to scallop around. 1, 2, 3. Just bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, start again. And you may want to do it the opposite way. That's fine. You do it however it works for you. Now, am I worried about if they're the same size? Honestly, that's the last thing on my mind. No. Mine are, I mean, I want you to look at this up close. Y'all look, it's all scribbly. But from a distance, doesn't it look like I tried really hard? I mean, I'm not saying I didn't try, but I'm just saying it doesn't have to be perfect. All right, so I've got that, right? So I wanted to show you kind of how to draw them. Now, I like to color them in, but you don't have to, but that was just to kind of show you the shapes of them, and I'm not even worried about coloring it in all the way perfectly. Okay, there's that. Now let's take a red. We're going to do something different in a minute, but I want to just start with the red. And we're going to do 3 circles. And you could do the red before so it's not on top of the green. That's up to you. Okay, now, it's more interesting because it's got 3s, and I could leave it just like that, right? I could just add that there. But look at the scribbles. How cute does that make it? It just kind of pops it out. So again, like I was telling you, this is one of my favorites. This is a S, Faber-Castell S, and I just trace around it, and not perfect, okay? It's not on the lines. I'm giving you permission to go outside of the lines. Oh my goodness, look, that's off center. Oh, look, that's crazy. Okay, so look what I did. It's crazy, but it's okay. And I'm going to do a swirl here, a swirl here, a swirl here. How whimsical is that? And easy. Tell me what y'all think about that. Thank you for sharing, Tracy. The markers that I'm using, these are Crafty Croc watercolor brush pens. I actually have, if someone's looking for Christmas gifts, I actually have some sets of these in stock. And if you're interested, just message me and I'll give you the link on how to get to them. But this is a set of 26 brushes, and I love them. You can blend with them. They're just really fun to write with them. So not only, I mean, I can hand letter with them. It's not just coloring, it's hand lettering too. But I think they're really fun. But they're like, they are a paintbrush. They're basically a paintbrush. The liquid's on the inside. well, you can't really hear it, but it's a paintbrush and the color's already inside. And here's what happened. I was like, oh, I'm gonna watercolor. I get my watercolors and I'm like, oh gosh, now I gotta go get the water. Oh, now I gotta get the paper towel. And then I was like, wait, I'm just gonna use my watercolor brush pens. They're so much easier. And I never thought I would say that. Aw, Jude said good. Hi, Jane. Okay, so my comments are going up so fast I can't read them all, so don't be afraid to repeat a question if I miss it, but I will always go back and I will check and read your comments so I can answer your questions. So just know you are not forgotten. Okay, so there's that. How easy is that? Please tell me that that's easy and y'all can do that. And you're not scared and it's okay to be out of the lines. All right. I'm just guessing y'all are all saying that. All right, so now we're going to do the masking part, okay? So what you do is you just take whatever size piece of paper you want to mask. So for this, I made it that size. And for this, I made it this size, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and let's step it up a little bit from this to this, okay? I'm gonna get my card that I'm gonna actually make it on. And my goal is to put this on here, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take whatever shape I want. I'm gonna put some washi tape on the back or any kind of tape. Even if you use Scotch tape, just like get it, like put it on your shirt, you know? Put it on your sleeve and get all the sticky off so it didn't want to stay on your paper, rip your paper. Washi tape, you usually don't have to do that much. But anyway, so put it on and then you want to make sure it comes off good, but down enough to where it's not going to come off completely. Okay? Got it? Now anything that you draw is obviously not going to go underneath this. So we have to plan out, what are we going to do? Well, I really want to work on our little holly. I know it's hard to see because of the camera, but our little holly leaves. So I'm going to look at my watercolor brush pens because there's so many different colors. And you know what? You might think I'm crazy, but I'm going to start with yellow. Yellow. Hi, Debbie. I know holly's the most fun, isn't it? Okay. And I am going to, actually, I think I'm going to start with the green and just outline. And I don't always outline, but for some reason, I outline this time. Who knows? Who knows? So I'm loosely going around the side, and that's a really light green. I'm going to go a little bit darker. Okay. And if it goes under just a little bit, it's okay. Just a little guideline to go by. And am I trying to make it the same thickness all the way around? No. Doesn't matter to me. This is called Freedom. Woo, it's called Freedom. Feels good. Okay, so this is what I have. Looks like, you know, a little kid did it. Now, I did that here too, but see what kind of made it look cool is when I did the lines at the end. So now I'm just going to start going a little crazy, making my holly leaves. And I'm just going to do them random. Now, can you see this yellow? Okay, since it's hard to see the yellow, I may skip over the yellow or go back and do it. But the reason I do yellow is because look at that dimension. Look at that. If this didn't have all those different colors in it, it wouldn't be nearly as interesting. See that darker one? I've got like 3 different shades of green in there. Okay, this one's a little bit darker. So as long as y'all can see it, I'm going to keep moving on. Okay, so I'm just kind of doing little holly leaves randomly. I don't need to be in a hurry, do I? Let me slow down a little bit. And I did not do my little lines first, but that is great practice to do, especially when you're trying to work around something. So let's do the lines. So I want a line here, and a line here. Again, they're not the same size. They're not the same shapes. And I'm just going around. Some are squatty and short, and some are wider and taller. And I'm just gonna keep on doing it. And so make them interesting. See how this one's going this way? This one's kind of going up, that one's going that way. You don't want them all doing the same thing. you just want, I probably could have just gone around and made lines like this first. And then come in and you want them to have a, you don't want them to all be alone, but it's nice to not have them all together all the time either. So now you might be thinking, where's their dress gonna go? Well, obviously the dress too is gonna go here, and I always like, oh wait, this is a card, never mind. You can do it on envelopes too, but this is a card. When you do it on envelopes, I just like to put the my return address on the back. Okay, let's do some right here, maybe like that. Is anybody playing with me? Or did y'all pull out your markers too? Or y'all just watching? And have you seen the announcement about Sunday night? Or about Friday night? I have a lot going on. I shouldn't be probably talking about all of it because I'm going to be confusing. But tomorrow night I'm doing a live sale right here on my page. And I'm super excited about it. And if you want to shop for Christmas, come join us. But Sunday night, it's all about stopping, relaxing, and getting away from that shopping hustle. And so what I am inviting people to do is to come on my Facebook page, be prepared. Okay, sorry, it said my camera was low. Battery was low. Wonder what battery that is. Hope y'all, can y'all still hear me and everything? Haha, Jude. Hi, Jude. Am I still there? Let me know if you can still see me and hear me, because I have this little button that says this device battery is low, and I had it plugged in. So I'm making sure it's the device and not the internet or something. Okay, I think it fixed. I think it's okay. Thank you, Debbie. I'm glad you popped in. Okay, so back to the silent night thing. So it's on Sunday night, I'm calling it a silent night of lettering. And of course, play on words with the Silent Night song. But I'm going to come on and I'm not going to talk. Okay? And I'm going to letter. And I'm just going to do my thing. And I'm asking you to stop and do the same thing with me. It could be a prayer that you want to write. It could be a scripture. It could be just mindless journaling, you know. But just do me a favor. Come on and stop with me. Take a breather. And just letter for 20 minutes. Give yourself 20 minutes of just downtime. You'll thank me. I really do think you will. And one reason I'm doing this is because I need to do it myself, you know. I'm going to take this yellow and I'm going to color some in just because I want to give it that. Y'all look, I'm just scribbling. I'm just scribbling. I like the scribble look. So with the holidays coming up or here, if you have a grandchild or a child, like Jude's on here watching with us. How old is Jude? They love to color too. So make sure they have some tools to color with as well, because while you're doing fun stuff, they might be wanting to do fun stuff too. Okay, so I've got my yellow in there. I just want that, I want that to shine through there. Okay, now I'm going to take my next darkest green. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and take some pink. Yes. Hi, Kimmy. Yay. Kimmy and Stacy can hear and see me. Hallelujah. Yes, it's pink, y'all. And I'm going to do some circles. And some circles and some circles. Some berries. I'm making berries. Just random berries in places. Why are they pink? Anybody know why they're pink? I'm going to kind of color them just a little bit. I'm just doing swirls. Anybody know why they're pink? If you don't know why, I bet you can guess. It's just like the yellow. I want these berries to have some depth to them. Do you see that pink under there? You see that? He said he can scribble. Well, there you go. 6 years old. He can join us. Okay, So there's, that almost looks like roses. Now I'm going to take, like I said, my a little bit darker green. This kit has like 3 or 4 greens in it. It's got a lot, which is nice because you catch yourself using green a lot in your artwork. So I'm just kind of going over that, but not perfectly. I'm kind of scribbling. Jude. Thank you, Miss Elizabeth. Thanks for popping on here. Y'all, like I said, if you, especially if you just got on here, if you didn't see the other 2 lives from the last 2 nights, you need to go back and see them. I have posted the link in the comments. They made some really cute stuff. Oh, you've got to go see Tracy's Christmas tree that she made out of paper. It's 3-dimensional. And Elizabeth's snowman ornament is killer. So don't miss it. I mean, that's why we do this. It's for you guys. Not just for ourselves. We could do this in the dark, right? But we want to inspire you. That is our job, is to inspire others to be creative. It's just like Sunday night, y'all. It's very healing, peaceful. And if I wasn't talking right now, y'all be like, yeah, it is. Right now I'm talking. And even though I am demonstrating this in a hurry, I could slow down if I wanted to, but I still don't mind that look. All right, now let's go over those red berries. And I'm just gonna swirl it. Swirl. And I can take this off now. And see how easy it came off? I'm still not in love with this because you know what I love is tying that, doing those black lines. That's what brings it all together. And right now, it's not in the pretty stage. It's, as my friend Elizabeth says, it's in the teenage stage or in the junior high stage. What do y'all think? This looks a little off to me. I probably didn't put it on there right, but I'm just pointing that out because some of you may be thinking that. But is that gonna make me not like my work? No. What could I do if I wanted to? If I wanted to do something with it, I'll show you when we get there. Okay, I could color these in some more if I wanted to, or I can just leave them. I can always go back. I think I'll color them in just a little bit because I want some of that pink, just a hint of it popping through. Okay. Got that. Now, I really like this. This is it's kind of this color. It's in a green family, but it kind of has some teal in it too. And I love the depth of that. You see how that just, love the depth. And so I just went around one side of it and I did some swirls. Just kind of outlined one side of it. Can you imagine this without me talking? What do y'all think I should do on Sunday night? I have a couple of ideas, but I haven't decided yet. What do you want? What would you imagine if you were sitting? What will you do? What do the watercolors markers work best on certain types of paper? I'm using some really smooth cardstock right now, and I really like the look I'm achieving with this. These aren't so damp that they have to have watercolor paper. I actually like them better on this, but if you're blending them with, like, you can still blend these with a paintbrush, like a water. I'd probably maybe use watercolor paper or mixed media paper or something. Good question. Here's another green that's not quite as dark, but it's kind of in the middle of the two. I'm going to add some of this in there too. Now remember, I'm going to go back. So these lines that I'm coloring over, I'm still going to go back through them. Isn't this looking crazy? Okay. Now, this is where it all comes together. We hope and pray it does right. Okay, so I'm going to take my marker, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go around this rectangle. Am I trying to cover the rectangle exactly? No, it is a loose line, and I'm going to do it multiple times. And I don't want it to overlap. I don't want it to be on top of that other line. I mean, it's fine if it overlaps here and there, but I don't want it to match that other line. So I'm kind of balancing it out. Maybe going outside the line on this one, inside the line on that one. See how that's starting to define it? Now I'm really going to try to start defining these leaves more and see how I'm going to go around this. Can y'all see that? I don't know how well you can see the details. So I'm going around that. I've gone around this. You could even get a thicker marker if you wanted one. This is the small. You could do the medium size. I just really like this size. It's the bigger size to me doesn't, it's harder to control. I don't know why. That probably makes no sense, but I know what I'm trying to say. So tomorrow night, a lot of you on my Amazon shopping list, it is. Let me put my Amazon link on here so if you want to go look. Which thing, Angie? The different papers I use and stuff like that. I'm going to put my Amazon link down here, and if anybody wants to go see any of the products that I have, it's affiliate link store, and so I do get benefits of it, but at no cost to you. Shop. And so I get a small percentage, so I just need you to know that up front if you do shop it. But I don't want to tell you anything that I wouldn't suggest you buy. So it's not letting me. Okay, so I just posted the link, Angie. Maybe it's not doing it because I didn't do it on the main. Let me try it again. I'm going to do it on the main. That was weird. Okay, I'm going to take that off because that's really weird. One second, friends. Okay, it's amazon.com/shop. You got it? Okay, so it did pop up there. Okay, I'm going to try to pin it to the top if it'll let me. Yes, okay, I'm pinning it to the top or bottom. It'll say pinned comment, and that's where it is if y'all want to go look. Thank you for asking, Angie. Okay, so again, just going around here. But yeah, if you don't see any of the products that I have mentioned, just message me. I'll get back with you. I can send you the direct link. Most of the things I show you, I have in there, but every once in a while there's something that either is the price is ridiculous and I'm not going to put it on there. But sometimes the prices are better on there. So it just depends on what it is and who it is that you're, what company is selling them and all that. Are y'all like me? Do you shop on Amazon all the time? It's on there 2 times now. All right. Thank you. Sorry about that. Okay. Thank you, Debbie, for letting me know. All right, y'all. I want to know what you're thinking. Are you thinking this looks like a mess, or do you like it? You're not going to hurt my feelings either way. Just do something creative. Have fun. What is the worst thing that could happen if I don't like this? So many of you, though, participated in I called it From the Couch Sale. And thank y'all so much for, it was so fun. And I didn't even get through half of or I got probably about through half of my stuff. And so y'all been asking me to do it again. So tomorrow night, right here at 7 p.m., I will be live showing all my stuff and having a sale again. Okay, so let's add some little swirls, some little curly cues here and there. And you could even make it more interesting and do, you know, a couple in here. Look at that. That makes your eye kind of go over there like, oh, look. And then we can just do them here and there. Tell me what y'all are thinking. Is this something that you would like to do, or you just think it's fun to watch someone else do, but you would never do it? Thank you. Oh, Barbara, okay. What I'm using, the colors that I'm using are from this kit, not the black. So if y'all want to take a screenshot, this is in my shop if you're interested. I have it, it's watercolor brush pens. This is covering up watercolor brush pens. It's a set of 24 colors, and then it has 2 of these water brushes, which are awesome. So they have water in them, and you can watercolor with them. I mean, you put water in them. And you have to unscrew it backwards. If you end up getting it, you'll be like, what's going on? You have to unscrew it backwards, put the water in, then screw it the right way, I guess. And then when you squeeze it, water comes out. See the water? It's coming. I don't have my hand in the right place. Okay, so there's water in it. And you can use it for blending or whatever it is you want to do. See? I can blend those if I want to with that. And you don't want to get it too damp on this kind of paper, but if you have watercolor paper, you could do whatever you wanted. But anyway, I think it's fun that it comes with 2 of these. It comes with 2 because they're 2 different sizes of brushes. But all these colors are pretty. I love, because when I do artwork, it can't be just, I can't just use green. I've got to use light green, dark green. I got to have all the colors. So I'm really impressed with all the colors that are in this kit. So there's that. Crafty Croc watercolor brush pens. And then, hi Jane. Thanks for the hearts, y'all. Thank you so much. So remember, you don't have to go fancy. You can just do something simple like that. And then this pen, if you wanted to know, this is a Pitt pen. I suggest getting like a set that has a bunch of different sizes in it. This is the S. I like this. Is probably my favorite. Or there's an XS that's really small. I'm looking for comments. Oh, Laura got those. That's right. She got at the retreat. Yes, use the water brushes all the time. I know. They're wonderful. I love those water brushes. They're amazing. Do this on your envelope too. Absolutely. And that's what I was saying about different size masks. Since I've already used a lot of my time, I was gonna do an envelope too, but I don't think we need to. You've got the idea. This could be an envelope. But I'll do this little mask real quick and show you how easy this is. And just, you can get a really pretty look like this, that, cards that you buy or envelopes that you buy look like that a lot. So let me show you how simple that is. So this is the mask I cut out, and I just random cut shapes out. I didn't okay, I've got to have a 3x5 or whatever. I didn't. So I just got an envelope. A lot of my envelopes are black. I love doing artwork on black. And then I just guess where the middle is. If you need a ruler, you use one. Look, I have one. I could use one if I wanted. And then I also have my laser level. That is the best thing since sliced bread, so I can write straight on my paper. Look at that. Can you see that? It's harder to see on the... Look at that. That's so fun. That's also in my shop. Okay, so I just kind of trying to figure out where the middle is, which y'all, however that works for you, awesome. And this is the gel pen that I love, Signo Uniball. I've tried many, many gel pens. I cannot talk about any other one the way I like this one. And a lot of other artists feel the same way. So I always ask them, is that the Uniball? Is that the Uniball? And they're like, yes, of course it is. So at this point, that's the way I feel. If someone comes across something that you love, you can tell me about it. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll agree with you unless something new comes out. But people do get frustrated with it, and I'll tell you, because it can skip lines. So first you want to make sure that it's full of ink, which this one is. But they run out pretty quick. I buy a bunch of them because I use them so much. So if you're running low, of course it's going to skip and all. What I mean by skip is the line's not going to be even. I'm trying to find something black to write on so you can see what I mean. Okay, so this right here. So this, if I write too fast, look at that. Look how bad that skipped, like that. Yeah, that would make me mad if I were y'all too. So you have to go slow, and you have to hold it upright. See how I'm holding it upright? But when you go quick, It's a roller ball. I'm not pressing down, I'm rolling. I am pressing down a little bit because this is textured cardstock. Okay. If it doesn't work right, don't press down. How about that? So what I did is I just took this and I just made a line around it, and Alexa, stop. She said, your time is up. But I'm not making a perfect line. Like, it's okay if it's not perfect because I'm just trying to get my little rectangle on here. Okay, and then I'm going to take that off. This will bleed because it's wet. It's like paint, so it takes a minute. I don't want to miss any comments, y'all. Uniball's your favorite. Yay! You love your laser level too. I know. Yes, Elizabeth, I'm selling a lot of the pens with my book as a bundle, and they're my sale tomorrow night. They're going to be $30 for them together. So if y'all want to wait and shop tomorrow night, I'm going to sell. Actually, you can shop tonight. I just have to give you the link. Okay, so there's that, and I'm just going around like I did with the other one, and I'm duplicating my lines, and I'm not making them straight on purpose. Okay. Oh, it's so much freedom to think I don't have to make a straight line. If it's a little off, no one will know. And then I usually do it 3 times. You don't have to. But see, Tracy Pounds, she's with me on that. She knows her supplies. She owns an art studio, so she knows that Uniball is the best. Okay, so I just kind of balanced it out like that. And then look on the internet, or if you have my book, look at my book and get some ideas of little doodles that you can do. Oh, good, Debbie. I'm glad I could tell you what the water pens are for. Yeah, they're really, really nice to have. Okay, so like I said, look, my tribe members, they get doodle pages, and so this is one of the doodle pages I was sharing with my Christmas course the other night. But if you look online in Pinterest, or if you, like I said, have my book, you can find doodles that you can like mix in with what you're doing. Okay, and so like I'm gonna do some berries on here. So here's what I did on this one. And you know what? You don't have to do something that you've seen in nature. You can make it up. You can make up your own flowers. They do not have to be what they look like in real life. Okay. I'm going to just do a line here with some little stems for berries. There's that. And then I'm going to do like a big, maybe a palm branch. And usually they get bigger. They fan out bigger as you go. Something like that. They look really different on here. So every time I draw something, it's different. Because it's handmade. I'm not tracing it. It's handmade, right? There's nothing wrong with tracing either, though. Okay. Now maybe this one I'll do kind of like a, what did I call that? Palm leaves? Maybe I'll do them. Maybe this one's kind of droopy. But there's no, it doesn't have to be a certain thing, a certain way. I could even do a vine with some leaves on it like this. Okay? Twigs, whatever. If I wanted to put some dots on this, I could do that. Don't be afraid. See? How fun is it just to add little dots? Now on this black envelope, I did some colored things on it, but I wasn't thrilled how it looked. Well, here's this card. Sometimes black looks awesome with colors on it. I don't know why I didn't love this one, but I think it's probably because I should have done this on top of it instead of underneath it. That's part of the reason, but I really like the black and white here. So again, just doodle, doodle. This is the last thing I'm going to do. Is there any questions that you guys have or comments? I love it if you you like the white on the black. I do too. I do too. Okay, so and again, if you are a perfectionist, take your time. Do it slow. But if you are like, I'm an artsy and I just want to make it flow, you do what you love and what you want to do. But I want to challenge you to step out of the box and do some some fun loose tracing. Okay, and here's just a little twig swirl. And then maybe a vine. And that's it. And then you make your pretty address. And then have y'all seen the cutest stamps ever? They're Santas. I think they're cute. They're like the old world Santas. And I got some of those to put on my envelopes this year. So anyway, can you show us the first card real quick? This one? Or you mean the original, like this one? This one? Tina, which one? First time seeing this. It looks like fun. Ah, thank you, Jean. If you didn't get to watch everything, go back and watch the replay. And you'll have to do it with us. I love the white pen on black paper. Can you show us the first card? Tina, let me know if this is the first, what you're talking about. This card or this card or this card. I'm assuming you mean greeting card. Because the other stuff, you're in my Christmas course, so you've seen all the other stuff, I believe. Jean, yeah, you'll have to play. Come do some lettering with us. We'd love that. Hey, Guyleen. Yes, you can definitely catch the replay. So good to see you on here. I think I shipped your order out yesterday. You should be getting it soon. Or maybe the day before. I wonder if you already got it. Okay, good. You got it. Yes, he looks like the Coke Santa. He absolutely does. Well, thank y'all. This was so fun. I hope to see you tomorrow night on here at 7 p.m. or whenever you can pop on. Again, I'm going to be showing some fun stuff I have for sale. I have my book. I'll have these watercolor brush pens. I'll have some chalk markers. And then a lot of ornaments that I've made. I've been going ornament crazy. Here's one of my church ornaments that I'm finishing up. So I'm trying to think, where's all my other ornaments? They're all in there ready for the sale. But anyway, I would love to have you join us. And it's real easy. All you do is get on there and you... If I say this is number 3, you would put sold 3, and then an invoice would go to your right into your inbox, and you can pay, and then I'll ship it to you. And if you are in the Tyler area, East Texas area, and you want to come to my house Sunday, I'm going to have an open house 2 to 5. But what I really want y'all to do is I want y'all to stop and be still on Sunday night at 7 p.m. Be still with me. Let's take a stand that we're just going to stop and we're going to sit and we're just going to breathe. Do we forget to breathe? Yes. Do I forget to breathe? Yes. Let me go back. I want to get close with y'all. Hold up. Hold on. Let me see if I can get back to just being me. There we go. But I would love for you to join me. Here's what I want you to do. Put on pajamas, okay? And then get your favorite beverage, whether it's water, hot chocolate, maybe a glass of wine. Maybe you're a Diet Coke fan. Get whatever you enjoy. Sit down in a quiet place, and you can have paper and a pen, or you don't have to have anything, but just sit and be still. You can watch what I'm doing, or you can make, you can journal, you could write scripture, you could be thinking about maybe a word for the year that you're going to focus on. I have my word of the year. I'll have to share that with y'all soon. So yes, the link for tomorrow night sale, thank you, Laura, for asking. I will put the link on here because you can actually shop right now. The sale will be good if you want to like see me hold it and say, okay, this is the church that's number 5 and it says the Lord's my shepherd and I painted da-da-da, if you want to know more details about it. But I'm going to post right now the link to my online sale, and it is createwithchristy.commentsold.com, and if you click on that, it'll take you right to it. I'll pin that as well. I don't think they let you pin both. Anyway, if you hop on there, if you click in there, 2 more things I want to tell you. One, if you're new to lettering or you've never lettered, hang on for 1 second. Okay, when you get to that shopping cart at the top, you have to make an account. It's just like anything else you do. You have to make an account because I have to collect your shipping information. Even if you pick it up, I still have to have that for billing information. So, okay, if you are new, I have a private Facebook group I just opened for a little bit, And I just did a free demo last night in there. You can ask to join that. Like I said, it's private, but you can ask to join that and go in there and just learn some quick lettering tips that I think you'll enjoy. Real simple, simple, simple. You can letter. Anybody can letter. Basically, you need to know the tips, and then you need to practice. That's it. So please join me Sunday night at 7 p.m. for a silent night of lettering. We'll see if Christy can be quiet for 20 minutes. God bless y'all. I'll see you later. Bye.